Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Kenny here. Welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to update you on a couple things that I got. Christmas came a little bit early this year. Well, I got all this stuff for myself, but still, it's kind of like Christmas. This is the Fire Stick 4K, Fire TV Stick 4K. It's been out for a while, but just decided to get it because I have a 4K TV and nothing to play 4K on it. So I will let you guys know how this is. As you can see in the box, comes with the Fire Stick, remote. Is one reason why I did want to get it, because with the Chromecast it's just a little bit annoying to always have to use your phone or talk to your Google Home all the time. Oh, you can even give you batteries, that's cool. Or talk to Google Home all the time to play something, but with this you just have the remote, so you can do whatever you need to do there. Plus also, this supports Hulu in the interface, and Chromecast does not do that. You have to go to the Hulu app and then start it from there. You can't just say Google Play something from Hulu. But anyway, so here it is. Pretty simple setup there. We're going to see how that is. I'll let you know if that's pretty good. Link it in the description below. Up next we have, so I got this. I'm actually going to, here, let me clear all this. So I got this right here. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. Second version. I never got the first version, but I'm going to Israel, so I needed this. So what this is basically a 3-axis stabilizer for your phone. I'll show you some footage of this. I'm going to play around with this a little bit. I actually got one when I went to California, but I broke it, and I didn't really have a reason to get another one until now. So here it is. Hopefully, so tip on this, it's not waterproof at all. If you think you can take it to the ocean and try to get it wet, it will break. So anyway, learned that lesson the hard way. But that's that. I'm gonna get some footage of that, show you right here. And but that's really excited about that. I think it'll really make the production value of my usual videos a lot better, and I'm excited about that. Next up, we have the Google Home Hub, and this is very exciting. I did set it up when I first got it, but since I've moved back home for a little bit, I haven't set it up. I'm not sure if I will before I move again, but it's basically just like the Google Home, except for it's got a screen, of course. You could probably already know. Very cool interface. I'm going to set this up and hopefully do a video about that, but this speaker is actually pretty decent, more decent than you'd expect. Screen's a little bit small maybe, but there's no camera, which is nice, and it's just overall good design. I like the feel of it. Pretty basic unboxing here. You get your hub, and then underneath here you've got instruction manual and this very cool kind of adapter for the hub. And so it just really works, especially if you have a lot of Google stuff. I mean, I don't have an iPhone or a MacBook, so this really integrates with pretty much everything that I have. Next up, and I'm really excited about this, this is the Canon 77D. So it goes, in terms of the D series, it's a little bit similar to the Canon T7i. I feel like most people are more familiar with that series, but if familiar with the D series, it goes 70D, 80D, then 77D. It's a little bit cheaper than the 80D actually. The only thing that I don't like that it doesn't have that the 80D does is it doesn't have a headphone jack for monitoring your levels of your microphone. But other than that, it seems to be really cool. I'm going to try this out a lot. I got this for my trip to Israel, and mic goes up there, and I got a mic, but it hasn't come yet. But other than that, I'll be using this I'll be using this camera for all videos in the future instead of my Sony a5000, which has served me well for sure. It's been about a year and a half now, a little over a year and a half, and it's gone just great. So, and I've made a lot of videos with it. And so here are some accessories for the Canon 77D. Got a GorillaPod there, and then I got a light here just in case we're in some low light situations. This GorillaPod, so there's two different versions on Amazon. There's one that you can get if you just have a lot of money to blow. And then there's this one, which is kind of an updated version from my one that I do have currently. But you see after a while, see this is the one that I do have, and after a while, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some cracks in the plastic here, and so they just, you know, they kind of come out really easily. And so it works for small cameras like this, like the Sony I have, you know, that are not that weighty. But it doesn't, and I even tried it before I bought this new one. It doesn't really support this, you know, in like portrait mode, and barely supports it in like just standing up. You know, it finds it hard just to see. You know, doesn't really. It's not steady. You know, so you can't really trust this with a big camera. So anyway. Got this one. It says it goes up to, I think, 3 kilograms. Yeah, I believe so. And basically it's just a new version of that, and because it's new, it's a lot more stiff. Like, oh man, this is really good. So this is the first time I just unboxed this. This is really nice and very stiff. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got gold there. The other one was like. The other one was just black. So you got gold there, color thing up there. That was white on the other one. That's brown. It's just got a different color scheme. But overall, still same design. The other one you can get on Amazon, this was $80. I'll link it below. The other one you can get on Amazon is $150, and it's like all metal. I've never had that one, but this one is pretty cool because it works for most like DSLRs, unless you have like a Canon 1DX Mark II or I don't know, like maybe if you have like a Sony A7R Mark II and you have like a huge 200mm lens on it, you might need the metal one, but this should be good for most of it, and it lasts at least a year, which is a lot of usage, especially if you use this on a weekly basis. So at least a year. You know, this one still works, and I've had it for a year and a half. It's just, you know, dying. So anyway, this is pretty cool. Anyway, so that's all. Hope this video earned your thumbs up. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.